President Obama's biggest campaign donors are mostly sitting on the sidelines of the 2016 Democratic primary so far, not opening their wallets in support of Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders. Joining us now to discuss what is behind donors' hesitation is WSJ Capitol Journal managing editor Daniel Nasaw, who joins us from Washington. Welcome, Daniel. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
So almost 4 out of 5 of President Obama's 2012 donors haven't yet opened their wallets. Why does it seem these donors are not ready for Hillary Clinton?
Well, I think the main reason is there's an enthusiasm gap. These are people who were really excited about Barack Obama, and right now they may support Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders and be prepared to vote for one of them, but it takes a little bit more love and appreciation and affection to get the money out of the wallet. So that's the main reason.
Is it time then for Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton to begin worrying? After all, Mrs. Clinton did outpace Mr. Obama's fundraising in the first 2 quarters of his initial presidential campaign.
I don't think so. I would think that right now there's a sense that the primary race isn't competitive, and if Hillary Clinton, for example, starts to look like she's in trouble, I think that the donors will get off the sidelines.
And they will come around. Now, we know that the crowded Republican field is still unsettled. Can this situation help the Democratic candidates when it comes to donors?
Well, what I think is going on, and from the people I've spoken to have told me that the donors are in a wait-and-see mode. So if a Republican nominee emerges in the spring who looks like a real threat to the Democrat, you'll see these Democratic donors they're going to want to help. If it looks like a weaker Republican nominee, maybe they will think, well, he or she doesn't need my money.
My money is not that useful. So tell us a little bit about why super PACs are so off-putting for many donors.
Well, look, here's what happened. So Hillary Clinton's, the main super PAC backing Hillary Clinton raised $16 million in the first half of the year. The main super PAC backing Jeb Bush raised $103 million in the first half of the year. So if you're a rich Democrat or a rich Republican, you look at this and you think, what is a couple $1,000s from me going to do when a rich guy can just write a check for $1 million or $10 million?
It certainly makes sense. And we know that Mrs. Clinton's campaign is relying heavily on super PACs. But what are some of the pitfalls of this strategy?
Well, it's not just Hillary Clinton. Most of them are. But the issue with super PACs is they're limited in what they can do. They can't coordinate strategy or spending with the candidate's campaign. And frankly, there's a lot they can't pay for. They can't pay the staff salaries on the campaign. They can't pay for the candidate's travel. You know, they can't hire a limo driver to move the candidate around, Iowa. So there's a lot they can't do.
So super PACs or not, the candidates need these direct donations to their campaigns.
No, they cannot. And so the campaigns prefer to have the money coming into their own coffers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, because that money is just more flexible.
All right. Thank you so much, Daniel Nasaw, for that.
Thanks for having me.